Alright guys, so it's been nearly a month since Apple released any additional betas for their next major update set to be coming to the iPhone, iOS 26.3. Now the first beta was released on December 15th last year. It's mid-January, we still don't have the second beta. And for those of you that haven't been watching, iOS 26.3 will bring some decent new features and changes to the iPhone, starting with notification forwarding. So if you go into notifications on iOS 26.3, you have notification forwarding. This will allow you to forward notifications to any third-party wearable or accessory. So if you're wearing, let's say, a Samsung watch or a Google Pixel watch, you'll be able to forward notification to those devices, not just the Apple Watch, but now you'll be able to do this with third-party wearables as well. So that's a nice new feature coming to iOS with 26.3. Now there's also a new feature that allows you to transfer all your data directly to an Android device with one simple click. Whether it's your photos, your apps, your notes, even your phone number can now be transferred wirelessly directly from the transfers and reset options on iPhone, which is very convenient if you like to switch between iOS and Android. This is a new feature coming to the iPhone with 26.3. Now there's also minor changes happening here under Wallpaper. So if you go to set up a wallpaper, you may notice these two categories are now separated. Weather and astronomy, you now have these two categories separated, which is a lot better. This way you'll be able to select from more options that are preset there under the wallpapers section. Now we're expecting beta 2 to drop any moment now. Now keep in mind that typically after a major holiday break like Christmas and New Year's, the following week Apple typically releases the next beta or even a new software update to address any bugs or issues within the current software. So right now, the second beta for iOS 26.3 will most likely release this week. So the week of the 11th of January, we're almost certain that Apple will release a beta 2 for iOS 26.3, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or even Friday. At this point, I think Apple is overdue, quite unusual. We haven't seen a second beta for iOS 26.3. Now, technically, last week, Apple did release two minor software update, or test, I should say, for the background security improvements. So we have A and we have B, so 26.3A and 26.3B. The first one released on Tuesday, the 6th. The second one released on Thursday, the 8th. So we did get two security patches or tests for the background security improvements under privacy and security. But again, no betas were released for iOS 26.3, which in my opinion, it is quite unusual. So we can expect the next beta for iOS 26.3 this upcoming week. Obviously, I'll keep you guys posted. Now, we're also expecting Apple to release a minor update to address some of the current bugs and issues on the current software running on most iPhones right now, which is iOS 26.2. We could see 26.2.1 to address some of the Face ID lag issues that some users continue to report. There's also some issues with Wi-Fi connection. I've experienced these issues myself, so Wi-Fi sometimes disconnect or doesn't want to connect. And there's also some issues with the battery. A lot of users are reporting excessive battery drain, so hopefully we'll see iOS 26.2.1 this week as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. We're expecting Apple to release this week now, coming up here on the week of the 11th. So I'll keep you guys posted. Perhaps even tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday, we'll see an update. I'll make sure to follow up with another video, whether we get a beta or an official release to address some of the current bugs within iOS 26.2. I'll make sure to update you guys. Thank you for watching. Just a quick update video. I'll see you guys real soon. Peace.